Hey, what's up YouTube? Pallab here from nothingwired.com, and today we're talking about the new Kindle Oasis. The Kindle Oasis is Amazon's latest, most premium and most expensive, of course, e-reader to date. Kindle Oasis costs $23,999 for the Wi-Fi only version. We have the Wi-Fi plus 3G version that costs $27,999. In US, the Wi-Fi only version costs $89 plus $70 more to add the 3G. Now, know that this 3G, you do not need a SIM to get this 3G. It's built into the body, and Kindle has partnered with different providers in different countries to provide you with this 3G connection. For example, in India, I think it's Vodafone. I might be wrong though. Now, this 3G is not for everything. You can mainly download your Kindle books from their server or from your storage, and do a couple of other things, very basic browsing that's strictly your Kindle Oasis related. Now, you don't go ahead and browse, let's say, YouTube, or you don't go ahead and browse Google and those kind of things with this 3G. The Kindle Oasis is one of the most exquisitely packed device I've seen. Once you open the packet, you'll see it's divided into two parts. In one part you get the device, you get the Oasis with the cables and manuals. In another part you get the leather cover with the built-in battery there, extra battery, and also a few manuals. Now, talking about the design and build quality, well, the Kindle Oasis is crazy thin and crazy light. It's so light. It's the lightest and the thinnest, yet only 3.4 mm at the thin end. Compare that to the 9.1 mm of my Paperwhite, and well, this looks like a razor. Another thing is it's only 131 gram, 133 gram for this 3G model. The Paperwhite, for example, which is I think the most popular Kindle format, that weighs more than 200 grams. And despite of having the same 6-inch diagonal screen and same color density of 300 ppi, this one, the Kindle Oasis, has 30% more LEDs built into it. You'll see the difference in the brightness and crispness of the text when you compare to some of the other devices, like again the Paperwhite, for example. You have 4 GB of internal storage, which should be good enough for thousands of books. Literally, you cannot expand that storage. Plus, you also get a hand grip with that small form factor. So because it's so light, it kind of just can slip away from your hand. That hand grips greatly help stabilize the book. Plus, also you can hold that, you can have that hand grip with both right and a left hand, and the orientation automatically changes, but only vertically. Functionality wise, the Kindle Oasis is not much different from some of the other Kindles. For example, the way you browse your books, the way you download your books from the Kindle server, the way you make your text, change your text sizes or your font, or even change the brightness thing. But what's a great thing with the Kindle Oasis is the display. It's so crisp, it's so bright. This guy can be easily read even under harsh sunlight, unlike some of those other Kindle. Here you have those physical buttons. They give great tactile feedback, and you generally do not press them accidentally because they're still more than enough real estate for you to hold, and it's so light you can hold it anywhere and read. Now, talking about the leather back cover, it's very premium, and it also has the external battery. So you can have the Kindle connected to the external battery, and you can charge both simultaneously just by inserting a micro USB cable and your charger. Of course, you can charge it with your phone charger. The charging point is only on the device. You need to have the device connected to the extra battery, and you can actually see how much charge are left on both these, on the device or on the extra battery. Now, as if it needed an extra battery, my Kindle Paperwhite, I think I need to charge it once every 1.5 months maybe. If you're a voracious reader, then maybe once in every month. But when you have this extra battery also built in, maybe you need to charge about once in a quarter, maybe 4 times in a year. That's crazy battery life. Knowing some device, some electronic device having that kind of a battery life, also it does not do much else than just reading a book, it's still a great achievement. Now, when you pay this much of a premium for a device, and that's to just an ebook reader, you obviously want it to be absolutely perfect, like 0 1 perfect. So still, I think there are ways of improving this, although it's very hard to actually find one of those. But I think there are a few things missing, and when you're paying this premium, you want it to include just like everything in the world that's related to ebook reading. But I'll tell you what's missing. Those might be coming in the future, but I seriously wanted a color option, to be able to read those magazines. I read the magazines a lot, and obviously to be able to download the magazines on my Kindle and to be able to read those color magazines and comics, for example, would have been a great help. Even though it's a 6-inch screen, but on such a crisp screen, I could probably read my comics and magazines as well. Now, I understand that Amazon tried to stay true to your physical book reading, but not forcing a color. I don't know if it's possible to just have a color option. I also probably wanted a built-in stand on the leather cover, so that at times when I'm really feeling lazy, I'm lying down on my bed, probably I could just have the stand open and I do not have to hold the book all the time. But at the end, everything comes down to the price. 28,000 for the 3G version is very expensive. It almost comes into the category of some of the best tablets in the market right now. For example, the iPad mini and even the iPad Air if you want a smaller internal storage, and maybe the Galaxy Tab S2. Those tablets can do everything else in addition to being an e-reader, a comic book reader, and even a magazine reader. Why would you buy only an e-reader for that much price when you can get a Kindle Paperwhite, which is probably just under 11,000? Even if you're a voracious reader, you want that almost physical book-like reading experience, which you do not get on a tablet. Why would you pay more than twice the price for the Kindle Oasis? Every once in a while, there comes a device which seeks perfection, and some of you among us are perfectionists and can pay. So there are times, probably almost on a daily basis, we see the price of a device, we see whether the device is value for money. It's not cheap. It's almost as expensive as a luxury brand is concerned, as far as your ebook reader world is. But despite of being the most expensive, in fact crazily expensive, this also is the absolute best e-reader in the market. And once you start reading it, you'd never regret that you have paid twice the amount of money that you've paid for your Paperwhite. Because just compare a Paperwhite and this one. Seriously, the Paperwhite stands nowhere. A perfect device such as this does not come out every day, where money just does not matter. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love. Thank you.